We all love to watch stuff on the internet. However, some things on the internet are dangerous and can even unalive you. Today we're gonna find out the truth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hype this video to stay safe. The first story we're gonna talk about is the Rabbit Man. This was a disturbing person who would take kids on Halloween. This video is gonna explain everything.
Did you know that in 2008 in Alabama, an entire neighborhood canceled Halloween after 22 children vanished following a person dressed as a rabbit? It was supposed to be just another normal Halloween night. A quiet neighborhood in Alabama, houses decorated, pumpkins in the windows, kids in costumes running door to door for candy. But that night, someone different showed up. A man wearing an old, dirty white rabbit costume. No one knew who he was. He wasn't part of any house on the block, but the children followed him. They said he called them, promised better candy, a bigger house, and one by one, 22 children vanished that night.
This sounds extremely scary and dangerous. There's no way those kids weren't hypnotized, because why in the world would you follow a random man in the woods?
No screams, no witnesses, just small footprints, leading to a dirt road, and at the end of it nothing. Just an old broken sign with a painted rabbit on it. Police searched for weeks. Helicopters, search dogs, night patrols, but no clues, no trace, nothing. After that year, had the neighborhood never celebrated Halloween again. Houses stayed locked, lights off, and even today some say if you walk through there, you can still hear children laughing deep in the woods, and sometimes people swear they've seen a white rabbit waiting in the dark.
I actually feel bad for the kids, Rocks. I recommend to never go trick-or-treating in this neighborhood unless you want to be kidnapped by a white bunny. The next internet incident is called Hi Walter. And when I first saw this, I almost pooped my pants because it was so disturbing. Let's take a look at this video.
Hi Walter, I was at the mall today and guess what happened? I met the most wonderful girl. We went shopping at JCPenney's and she tried on a lot of clothes. And she ended up buying a whole lot of them, you know what I mean?
Alright, so it looks like this creepy guy was talking to a girl at the store, and that's when they became friends. But this is where things get really dark, so make sure to keep watching.
I know she hates cameras, Walter, but I'm gonna show you her anyway. You ready?
Holy 𝗀𝗂𝗋𝗄, I've never felt so bad for someone in my life. This poor girl was just shopping, and that's when a grown man kidnapped her, and this creepy guy literally recorded her. That's actually sad. I hope she can escape this house because this is terrible. The next story we're going to talk about is Birthday Man. And this may sound friendly or a little bit silly, but this is actually a scary place that can unalive you. This video will explain what to do if you ever get stuck here.
If you ever wake up in the middle of a funhouse and see a donkey piñata with a woman's face approaching you from the darkness, do not hit it with a stick. That's how it feeds, and you don't want to know what's inside.
That thing looks horrifying. It seems like if we hit the piñata, something would come outside of it and eat us. Let's keep on watching to see how we can escape this.
Please follow these rules carefully to survive the night. 1. In the living cake room, light only one candle. If more than one flame appears, blow them all out immediately. Those extra flames belong to the eyes inside. 2. In the balloon hallway, push aside only the balloons that smile. If you touch one that frowns, the whispers will follow you into the next room. 3. In the gift box corridor, place your hand on the largest box but do not open it. Instead, whisper a secret you've never told anyone. If the box rattles back, keep moving quickly. To survive, return to where the piñata hangs. Offer it the unlit candle, the pop balloon scraps, and the bow from the largest box. If it starts to sing happy birthday, your everlasting soul is forfeit.
So Rocks, even if we do all these steps, there's still a chance we might be eaten by the piñata, which is kinda creepy. So my best advice is to stay as far away from this thing as possible. The next internet story we're gonna talk about is the Clown Man. This is similar to the last one because you also have to escape. This video is gonna explain everything.
If you ever wake up in your childhood bed and see a tall clown facing the corner of your room, do not speak to it. It's trying to turn you into a kid again so that it can eat you.
If I saw this in my room, I don't know if I'd do anything but cry.
You must get out of the house immediately. Follow these rules. 1. Sneak out of bed. Do not step on any toys. If you do, the clown will know you're awake. 2. When you pass your parents' room, don't say their names. They'll be standing in the dark, grinning too wide. They are not your parents anymore.
This part is sad because I don't think I'd ever want to lose my parents. Comment if you love your parents.
Do not trust them. 3. In the kitchen, there will be a strange fruit in the basket. Take it. You'll need it. 4. Go into the backyard. There will be a tree with a face carved into the bark. It will be breathing. Feed it the fruit. Don't ask why. If the clown appears in the window behind you, do not wave back.
Okay, I know the guy said to not ask why, but I'm so curious why you have to feed the tree that slimy fruit. Rocks, I don't know how to avoid this from happening to us, so let's just pray this never happens. But Rocks, these next stories are insane, so please watch until the end. The first person we're going to talk about is the
Playground Man.
And Rocks, you may think this is innocent because it's probably just kids playing at the playground, but it's very dark, so watch until the end. I'm not sure if I'm just being a baby, but this is probably one of the most horrifying things I've ever seen. Rocks, I really recommend not going to the playground late at night or this could even happen to you. This next story is about a girl whose skin was melted off. Basically what happened was that she was eating a burger. That is when someone stole it and she chased them for it back. But then the burger thief kidnapped her and did very bad things to her. This video is gonna explain everything.
Who are you?
Please let me in. Huh? Please help me.
What? What's wrong with you?
It is to me.
Did what?
It took my daughter.
Burger?
Please let me inside.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but if I saw this thing in the corner of my eye, I'm hitting her with a frying pan. That just shows how scared I am. But I also do feel really bad for her. Like imagine someone steals your food, you try to get it back, and then all of a sudden you're getting melted alive. That sounds terrifying. But this next story is insane, so make sure to keep on watching. The next person we're going to talk about is
The Jessica.
This woman had a passion for the ocean and even loved dolphins. But one day something went so wrong, so let's see what happened to her.
It's over for Jessica Radcliffe. Yes, you waited well. She lived for the ocean, for creatures that run at its doors. I explain everything to you, but just take a second to subscribe. Do not pass this video without leaving rest in peace in the comments. She was already one of the most respected coaches in the world. His passion for orcas was deeper than his career. It was an obsession with life. A dream that led her to every step by her real name, Marina Lisaro. A young, smiling orca trainer, loved by everyone. And yet that day, something changed. The orca she considered her friend, her partner, suddenly changed her gaze.
I feel terrible. Why did the orca have to do that?
In a flash, he catches it. Trains at the bottom of the basin. The water becomes red. The cries are drowning in silence. The public remains frozen, helpless. And the cameras film what many describe as one of the most terrifying moments ever seen in a marine park. Except that after this drama, nothing, no trace, just viral videos, rumors, and this name.
I feel so bad for the poor woman. She just wanted to have fun with her orca, but ended up killing her. Comment rest in peace for her. This next disturbing video was insane because this person actually died on a playground swing, which is insane. Make sure to watch until the end to hear the story.
This has to be one of the most tragic incidents involving a child you will ever hear. On May 22nd, 2015, 25-year-old mother 𝗴𝗄𝐴 Sims took her 3-year-old son 𝗂𝗄𝗯𝗏 to the park for some quality time. Once they got there, 𝗴𝗄𝐴 placed her son on one of the swings and began pushing him. All was good until 𝗴𝗄𝐴 started hearing voices around her and found herself in some sort of trance and was unable to lift 𝗂𝗄𝗯𝗏 out of the swing.
This sounds so scary. What if a monster took control of her?
And when she snapped out of it, she found herself pushing her dead 3-year-old son 𝗂𝗄𝗯𝗏 on the swing with police officers surrounding her. It turns out 𝗴𝗄𝐴 was a schizophrenic and she forgot to take her medication. And she pushed her son 𝗂𝗄𝗏 nearly 44 hours on the swing without stopping. Temperatures fell as low as 51 degrees and it was raining when she was pushing him, which caused 𝗂𝗄𝗏 to die from dehydration and hypothermia.
Oh my goodness, I can barely swing for even an hour. Imagine swinging for 2 days straight. That actually sounds insane.
During her trial, the judge found 𝗴𝗎cie not criminally responsible and sent her free under a 5-year conditional release order, saying that she must see a psychiatrist and take her medication. This case is so sad, and can you imagine being this mother snapping out of that trance? She was probably so scared and confused and was wondering what happened to her little boy.
I can't believe this mom never got in trouble for causing her child's death. What do you guys think? Was this right? The next story is probably one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen in my life. In this story, a poor woman was turned into soup, which is crazy. Don't forget to watch until the end.
Let's talk about before we start, can you follow me on Roblox? Thanks. Blank Room Soup is known to be one of the videos of the website called Dark Web. You may see a man eating a soup, but the soup he is eating was his wife. Why? Because the two masked guys killed her wife and made her eat soup. You can see the tears on his eyes, and he is crying because his wife is dead, and he is gonna be next. Then the two masked guys patted his back, comforting.
This sounds so awful and sad. I was able to find footage of this incident, so let's watch it, Rocks. This is the creepiest thing ever seen by me. Not only this, but there's also another video of them kidnapping someone. So let's watch it. This is so awful. And apparently these people are still on the loose. So make sure to stay away from anyone that looks like this. The next video is called the Elisa Lam incident, and this is very creepy, so let's just get right into this.
Elisa Lam incident.
Elisa Lam was known for behaving strangely in the elevator. She has strict parents who sometimes wouldn't let her travel alone or without them. But one day, she was thrilled to be able to travel to downtown Los Angeles by herself. She arrived in Los Angeles on January 26, 2013, and checked into the Cecil Hotel on January 28. On January 31, 2013, she disappeared from the hotel. Her parents were worried and tried to contact her, but couldn't reach her.
This sounds absolutely terrifying. Imagine going missing. My parents would be so scared.
They reported her missing, but there was no sign of her for weeks. Meanwhile, guests at the Cecil Hotel started complaining about the water being black and having an unusual taste. The hotel staff investigated, and on February 19, 2013, they found Elisa Lam's body was found floating in the hotel's water tank on the roof.
I feel so sad for the poor girl and the people in the hotel, because the whole time they were drinking that girl's body and they didn't even know it.
There were no signs of trauma, and the initial conclusion was an accidental death. However, footage from the hotel elevator showed Elisa acting strangely. She was pressing multiple buttons and seemed disoriented and distressed.
So it turned out that the reason the girl was so scared was because she was being chased. The person that was chasing her probably ended her and put her into the tank, which is so sad. Rest in peace, you guys. This last death is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. You cannot miss this, so watch until the end.
Let's talk about
Selene Delgado.
In the 1990s, a Mexican television channel broadcasted information about missing people. These broadcasts often appearing during commercial breaks, aimed to spread awareness of missing individuals. Each broadcast featured the person's name, age, and date they went missing. One particular broadcast, however, people were shocked. The broadcast of Selene Delgado, a woman who went missing on April 22 in 𝗴𝗏𝗯𝗀𝗃𝗃, Mexico City, was allegedly interrupted during a children's television show. Her photo was replaced with an unsettling image.
Selene Delgado López, de 18 años, se extravió el 22 de abril en la delegación Álvaro Obregón. Selene Delgado López se ignora su paradero desde el 28 de mayo del año 2000.
If I saw this live, I think I would actually poop my pants. That's how scary it is.
Delgado López, de 18 años, se extravió el 22 de abril en la delegación Álvaro Obregón.
People were shocked because of this. It was interrupted by this man. And thousands of children were horrified.
People were shocked because of this. It was interrupted by this man and thousands of children were horrified. I did some digging on the dark web and found out that this man is actually the one that kidnapped this girl and was the reason that she died, which is so sad. Please comment rest in peace if you made it here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hype this video, and I'll see you rocks later.